Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and today I wanted to address the issue. I get this question all the time, and we have a lot of new subscribers that are coming in, and so it's worthy of showing you once again, all over Twitter and in my comments section all the time. I get this question. If XRP is moving so fast and it's going from point A to point B, and it's doing it so fast, then how is that going to drive the price up? Because you got one guy there's a buyer and a seller, and it kind of evens itself out in a way. And I understand the question. And I've seen this question answered by a guy who's a lot smarter than I am, David Schwartz. I've seen this posted in response to this answer a lot on Twitter. So what I did is I screenshot this, and I think it's important that I do one full video, and I'm going to read you his own words. I wanted to do one full video. So any of your friends who are naysayers about XRP and how, the XRP moving from here to there is not going to increase the price, he answers it, and he answers it very eloquently in this little write-up that David Schwartz did. He's the CTO of Ripple. Okay, I'm going to blow this up so that you can see it a little better. It may cut off the end. But anyway, if banks use Ripple for payments but don't need to buy XRP, then who will buy XRP and why will its price increase? Does it make any sense to invest in XRP? And he answered this, I'm not sure where he answered this, but he answered, we believe that we've built a payment system, RippleNet, that has that's so much better than existing payment system that banks will use it. But the payments still have to be settled somehow. And typically that's going to mean going through a correspondent bank's Nostro Vostro accounts. This is expensive and slow. As RippleNet grows, there will be more and more payments that have no technical obstacles to being settled by XRP instead of the slow old way. Then, as we make XRP work for those corridors, as we've already done with XRapid for USD, MXN, Mexican peso, those payments can easily settle through XRP. This solves the chicken and egg problem that stymied us originally. Very few banks were interested in a payment system that could only settle where XRP is usable. And very few market makers were interested in building liquidity when there were very few payments. I'm going to have to drop this back down, but I'm going to read this to you. If we're successful with this strategy and XRP is used as a settlement currency for, for some fraction of RippleNet payments, that could set up sources of demand for XRP. The most common example I use is a company like Uber that has to make lots of payments around the world and benefits significantly from being able to make those payments quickly. If XRP is a settlement asset for corridors that end with currencies that Uber holds, they can buy XRP at a profit by waiting for someone to need to pay into one of the currencies they hold and delivering that currency in exchange for XRP the sender bought. In other words, they wait for someone who needs to go, say USD XRP to MXN. They provide the MXN and take the XRP. They can buy at a profit because they are facilitating someone else's payment and making a spread. Then, when they need to make a payment, instead of going, say, MXN, XRP, HK, they can pay with XRP and only go XRP, HKD. This saves them one spread, reducing their payment costs. Notice that this strategy only works if they hold XRP. They have to buy XRP when other people want to make payments and sell XRP when they need to make a payment. It takes a pile of XRP to adapt the timing. And it's this adaptation that's the source of the cost savings. This could also mean they need just one pile of XRP instead of a pile of MXN to make payments in MXN. a pile of HKD to make payments in HKD, and so on. That can be a significant cost savings. That's just one way adoption of XRP as a settlement asset could cause significant increases in demand for holding XRP. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family that XRP will increase in value once it's used on a large scale as a settlement asset. And here's why. Show them this video and show them why. Thanks for listening.